So Wright's team decided to follow this physically challenged to his farm. He was awarded the 2014 Best Municipal Farmer. So he walked with the team to his house where he lived with his mother. The father actually decided to abandon him because he got a disability after some few years when he was born. He owed a big plot of land where he's been doing a number of agricultural activities. He have a palm plantation, and he also grew maize, cassava, some vegetables, pepper, okra, and garden eggs. He has 2 kids, a boy and a girl, very young, not married, but dating a lady who doesn't live with her. She's doing her best to put up a 5-bedroom house with some number of facilities in the room. Kitchen and store. We're currently in his house to meet us. That's the mother who is trying to go and put some few things together to be able to be with us. Now, speaking with this gentleman I talk about, just when we paid him a visit, he decided to get us a chair to sit on in his house where he lived with his mother. But the house rather belongs to the mother. So we're here to just have a word or two with the mother. He does actually almost everything by himself. He goes to fetch water to water the crops that he's nursed. He washes things, he cooked his own food. So that is him entering his bedroom, that we just want to give him that privacy. He just came from the farm, I hear, and he's been able to tell us, and we would actually go and check that one too. He's able to climb a palm tree and then been able to harvest this morning that he's brought to the house. He has some few challenges. He was given a corn mill, but he's yet to have, he's looking for about 600 Ghana cedis to be able to put up his corn mill and be able to work with. So just 600 Ghana cedis is what he needs as we speak to be able to put his corn mill into use since 2014. He's gotten almost everything, but just waiting for that. That's the Agric Extension Officer who has been working with him over the years. Now, with just the 600 Ghana cedis, we hope somebody is able to help him to be able to do that and be able to add up to some of the things he's been up to and doing. He wishes to get married very soon to the wife and the 2 kids so that they can also start living with him. Now, he calls for irrigation system to help him do all-round agriculture, which is an issue for him. Now, he's taking us to where he's doing the palm wine that he distills to get akpeteshin, the locally distilled wine. So it is just some few meters away from his house, I think so. So just from the house where he lives with his mother, we just get to that particular place. He is one of such a physically challenged people who need little intervention or help from either the assembly or certain other people. He is not on the streets begging for alms or begging for money, but he is really doing something by himself to be able to earn a living. So that is the other side of his farm, with a number of palm trees, some felling that he's using to do the palm wine. And I can really get the scent of the palm wine from where I am because we're almost there. He's actually gotten some few people he's employed to work with to be able to put this setup together and be able to work with on a single day. Okay, that is the palm wine. No, okay, pure mini. Agbobi. No, o start no kumonolo. No, okay. No, opiole mini opiole ka oma pe mini kema wo eno mi ne ma pe mini. Okay, so what he's saying is that he will take the palm wine from these containers from the palm trees that he's felling there. So he gets the palm wine from the palm trees that he's felling there, and then he pours into this particular drum. He sets fire there, and he's able to distill the palm wine through this pipe that takes the akpeteshin, the locally distilled that is the locally distilled palm wine, into this particular drum. So this is what he does on a daily basis. So once we don't have rain and the crops are not doing well, you can see his cassava, then he moves into cultivating, or he moves into doing much activities. He moves to do much of the activities when we talk about the palm wine and the distilling. So this is what somebody does as a physically challenged and needs support to be able to make ends meals and be able to support his children and his family. So right by courtesy of the massive project paid for by the USAID Feed the Agricultural Policy Program, we pay this farmer a visit and calling on authorities and society to be of the help to such a person. He's about 35 years of age. Amasamoa.